Okay guys, so in today's video we're going to be making a start to something really exciting that I'll be doing throughout the next couple of videos. And obviously in the reptile keeping hobby, everything exciting starts off with unpackaging some new equipment. Now, as we get through this video, I do realise that there's going to be lots of questions to be asked about why I've ordered all of this stuff when it doesn't really fit in with any of the enclosures I've got. So before we get into it, I will just talk a little bit about what I'm doing. I don't want to spoil anything, but I think now is the time that I should start giving away some info. So if any of you have ever watched any of my other videos, then you will know that lots of my setups are pretty similar in that I always do bioactive setups, but for the most part they've all been for like arid setups or temperate setups, or in the case of my crested gecko enclosure that I've got one jungle setup. And there are lots of setups out there that I think look just amazing for small tropical species like dwarf geckos and dart frogs. And I've been wanting to do something like that for a long time, but I've just been toying with the idea more in the past couple of months, and I was thinking about doing something and I wanted to do it and do it in a way that I'd never done before. So in my other enclosures, I used the same sort of basic products to get myself started, but there are many ways to skin a cat, as the saying goes, and I wanted to try and show you something different. Now, as a part of this, I had heard of a company called Skylight, which is a vivarium lighting company, and they're quite a small company at the minute, but I thought I would give them a go for this new setup. So a couple of months ago, I contacted them to see if I could review one of their new lamps in this vivarium build, and they accepted that request, and so I'll be doing that in the near future. But as well, their main distributor, or one of the distributors in the UK, is a company called DMS Vivaria. All the links to all of these sites will be in the description, by the way, so just check them out after the video. But Dale from DMS Vivaria actually got in contact with me and asked if I wanted to review one of his vivariums that he makes as well for this system. Of course I accepted his offer, and over the past couple of months I've been planning this build until last week Dale finally arrived with all of the stuff, and now we're getting stuff on the roll. So all of this has led to me ordering a load of stuff for this setup, and that is what we're going to be unboxing in today's video. Now that's about all of the information I'm going to give you for now, so let's get into the main part of the video. So the first thing we have here is some live premium sphagnum moss by ProRep. I've never actually grown moss properly before, so I'm quite excited to see how this goes, but it does look quite good. So the next thing bagged up in here is a pink veined Fittonia, also by ProRep. All of these plants are bagged up at the minute, but I will take them out later to show you. In this third bag we have two Pilea, not too sure on the species but they do look good. And last but not least we have a Vricea, which is a type of bromeliad, and it's got a nice red flower spike on it which looks quite cool. That's all of the live plants that I ordered, so let's take a look inside the next box, which has got lots of decorations in it. The first thing that we've got to look at is a small diameter but very long cork tube, and I think this is like the best piece of cork I've ever got because of all of the moss and lichen growing on it, and so yeah, I am really happy with this bit. We then have a little pack of sort of tiny cork pieces, and this might not seem like much, but it does actually come in real handy later on. I also ordered several medium-sized cork pieces. We've got this sort of roundish one, and then a bit of a longer one with some holes in it, and finally we also have a bit of a flat one. The last sort of cork piece I got was another cork round, this one with a bit of a bigger diameter than the first and not as long, but with all the moss and lichen or lichen whatever on it, it does look really good. I also got 2 thin cork branches, some New Zealand sphagnum moss by Zoomed, which is partly for substrate and also partly for the background I'll be doing. Then a value pack of coconut fibre by Komodo, it's just the brick things that expand. And last but not least, some orchid bark by Habitat. The last box that we've got to open has got some invertebrates in it that I'm going to be using to make some cultures for cleanup crews in upcoming Vivarium builds. The first are some small Dendrobina worms, which honestly I think aren't used enough in bioactive enclosures. We then have a dwarf white wood lice culture that again I will be making my own cultures out of in the near future. Then some tropical grey isopods, which you can just see clinging onto the lid and that. A little culture of some of my favourite isopods, which are the giant orange ones. And the stars of any cleanup crew, a pre-pack of springtails. Anyway guys, I know that this video was sort of not very specific, but I wanted to release it just to let you in on what I'm going to be doing over the coming weeks. So whilst you have a look at these plants, this is me saying that this is the end of the video, but before I go I will just say that the stuff I've got coming in the next couple of weeks is going to be completely new for my channel, and I'm going to be doing some stuff with products I've really never used before and I haven't seen much about them online, so definitely stay tuned. But with that, that is this video over and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.